And the piano player says, "Know it? I wrote it." I thought you'd like that. Hi, I'm Bob Costas, and this is Jake. I've been sharing some of my best material with him, and he's been sharing with me some of his funny faces. Look, do that one again where you scrunch up your nose. Yeah, that's the one. I love that. You know, Jake may be only 15 months old, but boy, does this kid have a brain. Did you know that in the first few years, children learn more and at a faster pace than at any other time in their lives? That's where Parents as Teachers comes in. It's a program that helps parents, like Jake's, learn how to make the most of those early learning years from birth through age 5. Kids don't come with directions, but Parents as Teachers can help.
By 2002, Parents as Teachers had become a national organization with its research-based and evidence-informed curriculum available in all 50 United States. In 2004, lifetime Parents as Teachers board member Kit Bond, now a U.S. Senator, began work on a special new bill for $400 million in federal funding.
The bill I am going to introduce soon in Washington, called Education Begins at Home Act, makes a bold federal investment in parents by establishing the first dedicated federal funding stream to support the expansion of Parents as Teachers at the state and local level. The funding will allow states to take Parents as Teachers to the next level, providing even more intensive services to all families, especially those families with high needs.
Although this bill wasn't enacted, it would lay the groundwork for a similar series of legislation throughout the 2000s.
The bill will also focus particular attention on expanding access to Parents as Teachers for military families and families with limited English proficiency.
During this time, international programs were taking off. By 2005, Parents as Teachers was available in China as well as Germany.
1, 2.
Germany's Born to Learn curriculum primarily served educationally disadvantaged families, including immigrants. Similar themes were being addressed in the curriculum back home in the United States, including new information on human diversity, cultural competency, and social-emotional development of children. These revisions were particularly meaningful to Parents as Teachers tribal affiliates implementing the Family and Child Education Program, also known as FACE.
Our children are the future of our tribe, and so cultural and linguistic competence is really important to us as a nation.
Having the opportunity to have Parents as Teachers come in to provide the curriculum, especially the books that the parents are able to use to empower themselves and their children.
Parent educators strongly encourage the use of cultural-specific toys and items, as well as language during family personal visits.
Our children have to know their language, and so this program gives us that opportunity to be able to go into the homes using our language and our culture.
Parents as Teachers' push for inclusivity touched all walks of life. This included an often underserviced and isolated community, military families. Part of a defense appropriations bill, Heroes at Home supported families on military bases, providing services across the globe. U.S. Senator Kit Bond, himself a military parent, announced the new program. In the years leading up to 2007, the evidence in Parents as Teachers' evidence-based model was becoming more valued at the federal level and by funders as well. In response, Parents as Teachers began work to strengthen its approach. This involved a deep dive into its own strengths and shortcomings, along with new requirements and quality standards. By 2009, Parents as Teachers released clearly defined fidelity standards, implementation supports, and a re-engineered curriculum. With the new foundational curriculum, parent educators could access home visiting resources online all in one place, making their role more efficient and effective. By the end of the year, the Home Visiting Evidence of Effectiveness Review, also known as HOME-V, declared that Parents as Teachers' home visiting model met the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services criteria for an evidence-based early childhood home visiting service. Kit Bond's Education Begins at Home Act would come full circle with an even more robust initiative in 2010. The Maternal, Infant, and Early Childhood Home Visiting Program, otherwise known as MCV. MCV provided $1.5 billion over the next 5 years in federal home visiting funds, leveling up the entire early childhood home visiting field.
Home visits seem to be very effective, create a permanent change in the home environment. It's that you place the parents in a better position throughout the life of the child.
Financial experts agreed. These investments were the right move.
By investing in early childhood education, not only are you generating positive returns, but also the idea that these kinds of investments can help eliminate the negative returns of things like the need to engage in adult literacy programs.
They promote equity in an intergenerational sense. They really reduce inequality and raise the possibilities for opportunity of children across the social and economic spectrum.
The early 2000s to 2014 marked a time of growth, inclusion, and winning legislation for parents as teachers. On March 21st, 2014, parent educators, program coordinators, and families gathered to celebrate Child Advocacy Day and begin the next chapter for Parents as Teachers' legacy.
Our goal for the day was really to thank the Missouri legislature for 30 years of investing in parents as teachers and to show them what that has given Missouri and to demonstrate what Kit Bond has always said, which is parents as teachers really is Missouri's best export. Now we're in all 50 states, more than 100 tribal communities, 6 different countries. That's an amazing accomplishment in 30 years, and it all started right here in Missouri.
Over the next 10 years, these investments would help prepare parents as teachers for challenges that no one expected.
You know, you make an excellent point there, Jake. Parents as Teachers is free. Participation is voluntary, and it's in your community. So give them a call or check out their website to find out more. Now, Jake, before we go, do that other thing. That thing with the ears? Yeah, do that. That's good.